Hi, my name's Luke Mannion and I'm the creator of Stoic Combatives. And in this short intro video, I just want to go through what Stoic Combatives is, why it came into being, and a little bit about my background. So I've done martial arts since I was around 12. Started with Taekwondo, karate, went into kickboxing, which was essentially Taekwondo without the katas. And then I joined the army, went into paras at 17, and very quickly found that karate and Taekwondo weren't much use when I was rolling around the floor with some lad from Glasgow. So I started looking towards the more sport-based systems such as Muay Thai, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, boxing, judo. During my time in the paras, I deployed to Kosovo, Sierra Leone a couple of times, Northern Ireland and Iraq, and I also represented the paras, the army, and the combined services at martial arts. When I left the army, I did security for a while, was a dog handler, did the doors, and then eventually I set up a full-time gym, and I've been doing that for 10 years, which specialises in Muay Thai, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, and strength and conditioning. Our Stoic Combatives is going to be comprised of 3 areas, and we have a triangle. So on one side of the triangle, we have physical skills. And these are techniques that are taken from Jiu-Jitsu, judo, boxing, wrestling. We also have our strength and conditioning, because you can't get away from the fact that fighting is physical. And the stronger you are and the better shape you're in, the more chance you've got of being effective. There's no way to sugarcoat that. On the other side then, we've got tactics. And what I mean by tactics is how we employ those physical skills. So talking about awareness, avoidance, lineups, post-fight, pre-fight, and underneath we've got mindset as the base. And as the name would allude, we take our mindset from Stoicism, which is an ancient Greek philosophy, and that will help you deal with stress, that will help you potentially deal with a violent situation better. Now, why did I feel the need to create Stoic Combatives? Well, quite frankly, there's a lot of shit out there. Martial arts are basically comprised into 3 areas. You've got traditional martial arts like Taekwondo, karate, Wing Chun, Aikido. You've got sport-based systems like boxing, judo, jiu-jitsu, and you've got the reality-based stuff such as Krav Maga, Kapat, loads of different systems. And each one of those systems has its limitations. So you find a lot of traditional martial arts, as the name would imply, they're trying to keep their art traditional, and it often only works against a compliant partner or somebody who is also doing that style of martial art. Sport-based systems are great. You know, you spend your whole time working with a non-compliant partner. If you look at boxing, for instance, all you do in boxing is learn how to punch or not get punched. There's no fluff, there's no katas, there's no set sparring, etc. If you look at the rally-based stuff, what I'm seeing is there's an emphasis on tactics, but not a lot on skill development. So you quite often see that their groundwork, their striking is lacking because so much time is spent on scenario training. Also, it's starting to veer into the fantasy, into the make-believe that you get with traditional martial arts, where you see scenario training, someone puts someone in a headlock and the victim has got to pretend to hit the groin, and at some point the attacker has got to pretend that it hurt enough to let go. So what's the answer? Well, the answer is Stoic Combatives. It's combining the sport-based system, the techniques from sport-based systems such as judo, boxing, etc., and then combining that with the tactics found in rally-based systems such as Krav Maga. And when you combine that with the mindset of Stoicism, you end up with a complete system. And that's what Stoic Combatives is. Thank you very much for watching the video. There'll be more coming shortly.